I'm Thomas Lewis, and this is your 3pm Solent Journalism Update. 33-year-old Sarah Everard went missing on the way home from her friend's house in Clapham, South London on the 3rd of March. A suspect has been arrested and is still being questioned on suspicion of murder and kidnap by police. After the disappearance, women have been taking to social media to express their concerns and worries about society. Influencer Larissa Craig told us about her story dealing with sexual harassment.
We were on the train together. My boyfriend was sat opposite me. I was on the left window side seat. Seat beside me was free, and the guy sat down and didn't even take any notice. And then I just felt under the table the side of his hand, his finger stroking my skirt, my thigh. I remember thinking, that's in my head. I'll nudge nearer to the window. Obviously, the more times he did it, I realised it was intentional. And I remember just feeling this heat rise up of humiliation because I just felt utterly violated. So yeah, in terms of my personal experience, I feel like it is just a drop in the ocean.
In breaking news, it has been announced that the South Coast Boat Show will take place at Ocean Village this May. More than 60 boats will come from multiple boating brands around the world on the weekend between May 7th and 9th. Last year's event got cancelled along with the Ocean Village Boat Show, but this year the marina is already filling up. Find out more on our website. Southampton City Council are offering COVID-19 symptom-free testing to people who live or work in Southampton but cannot work from home, or have sustained contact with school children. This includes anyone living in households of children, members of support bubbles, childcare, and those in related jobs. Tests must be booked in advance through their website, and a dedicated testing facility has opened at Merryoak Community Centre on Acacia Road. Find out more on the government website to see if you would be eligible. A spokesperson for the testing operation told us the importance of these tests.
It helps to drive down the numbers of infected people, and obviously lateral flow testing here is for symptomatic people. So as people who aren't showing signs of COVID visibly, for that you'd go for a PCR test. The type of testing we do is basically mass testing to try and stop the people who don't have visible symptoms but are actually COVID positive. Those people are really bad in the way that they can infect lots and lots of people feeling absolutely normal. And we do have people coming through who are asymptomatic and getting positive tests. Okay.
Over 300 kilograms of waste per person is produced by Southampton residents every year. Studies from the Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs show that the council collected 340 kilograms of household waste per person from homes in the area. While this number is down from 5 years earlier, there is still a long way to go to fix these problems. Keep Britain Tidy have said that manufacturers need to do more in order to reduce packaging. Campaigners are calling a multi-million-pound plan to refurbish an area of busy road a death trap. Waterside Cycling Action Group wants a signal-controlled facility to be installed on the A326 near Dibden to protect pedestrians and cyclists who may use the route. Hampshire County Council aims to upgrade several junctions on the A326, which will mean approaches and exit lanes will be widened to make things safer. 194 acres of land have been bought by Eastleigh Borough Council around the Solent to protect its wildlife. The concern is the amount of nitrate produced by the commercial area around there, and the hope with the purchase of the land is to keep it as focused on agriculture to limit nitrates as much as possible. Not letting lockdown restrictions get in their way, two brothers have decided to live their dream of starting a business. Tom and Ned Sibick have opened their own brewery, which released its first beer on Monday. Bath County Brewery are making their second beer today and are offering safe, contactless home delivery on their beers. One of their founders, Ned Sibick, told us about the process of opening a business during lockdown.
To be honest, we don't know too much different in terms of doing what we're doing now. We've not tried to set up our own business, not in COVID. I always think that if we can set it up now, then it should make life easier when things get better. The only way is up. Brewing generally is quite solo, so the whole contact with COVID thing isn't too much of a problem.
In cricket news, the Ageas Bowl has been chosen as the home venue for the first ever World Test Championships. India will now face New Zealand at the home of Hampshire Cricket. There is hopes that with the timeline for lockdown restrictions being eased, there is a chance a limited number of fans will be allowed into the venue for the event. That's all from us for today. You can find all our stories and more at solentjournalism.co.uk.